Donald Trump on his 100th day in office, pushing back against new government numbers showing the U.S. economy may be shrinking.
In the first quarter GDP numbers just out today, core GDP, now we're removing distortions from imports, inventories, and government spending, was up plus 3%. But this is Biden's economy because we took over on January 20th.
Trump claims growth while blaming his predecessor for data showing that U.S. GDP fell 0.3% in the first quarter of 2025, the first time the country has seen negative growth in 3 years. The discrepancy between the numbers rooted in how government data is counted, which Trump calls distortions. Imports surged in the first quarter, and because they're made overseas, the government subtracts them from U.S. GDP. The large increase coming from businesses rushing to import items ahead of Trump's proposed tariffs, which have sent markets tumbling since they were announced last month. Despite celebrating stock market gains in his first term, Trump now downplaying his effect on them.
Yeah, I'm not taking credit or discredit for the stock market. I'm just saying that we inherited a mess. In my case, I had the biggest stock market increase, 88% in the last term, in my last term. But I don't view the stock market as the end all. It's an indicator.
Trump also downplaying the effects his 145% tariffs on Chinese imports have on U.S. consumers.
Much of it we don't need. Somebody said, oh, the shelves are going to be open. Well, maybe the children will have $2 instead of $30, And maybe the $2 will cost a couple of bucks more than they would normally. But we're not talking about something that we have to go out of our way.
But Americans may not agree, with recent polls showing his overall approval rating dropping, with his handling of the economy being particularly low, with only 36% approving. Trump says he's making deals with U.S. and foreign companies to boost investment, saying the economy will bounce back. But for now, with weak economic numbers and slipping poll support, he's on the defensive. Eason, Chen, and Gorin for TaiwanPlus.